So here's my little rant slash preach, or whatever we want to call it. And this is to guys and girls because everyone goes through one heartbreak or another, whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, or a family relationship. Like, everyone goes through something like that. I know I've had my fair share of each of those. So this is literally towards everybody, not just girls. But on Instagram, someone asked me how to get over a heartbreak, and I got a lot of responses about it, and I feel like I should furthermore explain how I did it. When it comes to getting over a heartbreak, you have to understand everything that happened in the relationship that led up to whatever happened in the end. And understand that you did the best you could. Not that you messed up or you did something wrong. Like, I'm sure everyone in a relationship does the best they can. And when you do that, you can't blame yourself for whatever happens and why it ends. You really can't. I'm not saying it's the other person's fault either, but things happen. And for me, I just think things happen for a reason. I also think that God has a plan for everybody, and I feel like a lot of people don't accept that. People get angry and sad and hold a lot of stuff in when they shouldn't. Like, all that stuff you hold in, you have to let out. Holding it in is going to hurt you so much. Okay, so when it comes to getting over a heartbreak, it's about understanding what happened in that relationship and knowing that you did nothing wrong. Like, I'm sure a lot of people blame themselves as like, oh, I did this wrong. Oh, I should have done this. Like, no. I guarantee you were doing the best you could either way. Like, everyone in a relationship does the best that they can, and if you're not doing that, you shouldn't be in one. It's really simple. And you can't blame yourself or keep in, like, anger or sadness or, like, pain. Like, all that stuff is going to hurt you if you're holding it in. You have to let it out. I gave myself time to let it out. And honestly, venting to your parents and your close friends helps a lot. Like, you'd be surprised. I know a lot of people will say, like, oh, I can't talk to my parents about this stuff. I thought the same thing. And guess what? When I was found crying in my room in the middle of the night and hurting a lot, they were there for me. Like, they were my best friends in that moment. Because, like, I know some moms are like, oh, well, you should have done this and you did that. Like, they're not going to do that when you're, like, really in a sad, dark area. They won't do that to you. And neither will your siblings or your friends. They're literally going to sit there and listen to you and hold you while you cry, watch you while you throw stuff. Like, they got your back. So whatever you're holding in, let it out. That's really, really important when it comes to getting over it. Because if you're holding it in, guess what? They still have power over you, and you're not letting it go. You're not letting it out. You're not moving forward. You also have to give yourself time to relearn your worth. I know that's kind of weird saying that, like, oh, I have to relearn it. Like, yeah, you have to relearn it. Because when someone breaks you down to that kind of point, you obviously don't know your worth. You don't. I lost it for a while. I'm going to be honest, I did. So it comes to terms of the fact that you need to let that nastiness go inside and then be like, okay, you know what? I let this go. I'm over this part. Now let me work on this part. It's a matter of getting over them, getting over the pain, getting over all of that, and then now trying to get back to I'm worth a lot more, because you are worth a lot more than you think. I don't care what anybody's told you. I don't care what your boyfriends, your girlfriends told you. You're worth so much. So, getting over a heartbreak. I know it's hard. Yes, it takes a lot of time. And I know everyone wants it to just be like quick, easy, fast, like, all right, cool, I'm over it. That's not how it is. And if it is like that for you, that's great. But for a lot of us, and I'm going to include myself, it takes a while. it's really just about letting go of everything, all the hurt, pain, sadness, re-understanding the fact that you're worth so much. God literally made you perfect. And learning to love yourself a lot more. I feel like self-love is the most important thing. Like, you can't love someone else unless you love yourself. That's like a key thing. And like I said before, this is directed towards everyone. And if anyone wants to message me and talk more and get more advice or help from me, no matter our differences, I am more than happy to listen and help you. I'm just saying. So if you need that, or even if you like need a prayer or something, I can do that for you.